Alrighty, guys. I don't know. I'm going to give everybody a second to get in here. So, yeah. I updated a driver. Hopefully that was the issue. Nope. Doesn't seem like that was the issue. Still having issues. Well, we'll see what we can do. We'll work as best we can. And I have no idea what happened. Because now our curvels are probably just floating up there. Yeah. MET 3 hours. MET 22 minutes. Okay. What? Oh, I didn't name that? Oh, well. There we go. Let's go back to here. Let's get back to where we are. Alrighty. So, can you guys still hear me? I think you can. I think we're good. And let's EVA real quick and just double check. EVA report. Okay. Cannot store experience. Okay, board anyways. That's fine. Alrighty. So at this point, where are we? We're here. Where are we? Oh, we're there. Coming in. And we're going to try and land at the Desert Airfield launch site. And remember, this thing does not... Welcome back, everybody. Anybody. Sorry about that. My computer is having some issues. So I got to work on that. I updated a driver, but there might be more that I missed. So I'm going to have to go through and just check everything. But I figured I only have like an hour left. So let's... And I saw this. I have maneuvers. I don't know how I have maneuvers. But I have maneuvers now. So the money that I was saving to make maneuvers happen is not necessary. Because now it's letting me have maneuvers. I don't know why. Maybe it was something else I upgraded. Or maybe it was just an achievement that you unlock. I don't know. But we're going to warp here. So they're having a nice flight. And like I said, we're going to be actually close to our periapsis, which is good. That's what we were trying to get to. We could probably come to... Actually... Let's go right over top, because as the Earth turns... Oh, come on. Get closer, will you? Oh, it's not letting me warp faster. That's why. I'm still warping. Let's hit slash. Oh, no. Slash to cancel. And then we'll just manually warp ourselves. But I think... I don't want to be running into... atmospheric forces. So let's flip ourselves. We're moving at about 2016. All right. We're actually going to switch back. I'm doing this because although there is still pull on the up and down, it is not as strong as the forward and back. So we'll reset these guys to be, let's see here, the back, this is the back, right? Back was at like 150, I think. Maybe 145, I don't remember. 50. Can you reset to factory default? Can you do that for me? That would be awesome. It's not going to. Never listens. Then the front was at like 175. So we'll do that. And we'll see what happens. Because we're going to move into a retrograde. Right, like that. And we're good to slow way down. And we're going to be coming way over. But, oh, look, you can kind of see it right there. Something's right there, too. So we're definitely over it. Might have to fly back. That's okay. This thing flies pretty well. See, I should have done it back there. We're slowing down a lot slower than I expected to. But we're getting there. We'll get there. Ethan Scott is now streaming live. Woohoo! Oh. Thank you guys for bearing with the computer issues that I'm having. I really appreciate it. Oh no, we're getting like really far. It's like over here, isn't it? We're going to have to do our best. But as we go down the effects, what is the best way to learn how to manage orbits? I figured that, and rendezvous and maybe even docking is next. So, and we got to address what you asked before about precise landings. Landings are not exactly precise, but I can tell you, because we got a little bit of time. On a normal deorbit, if you start right around this area, above this circle cove area, it will almost always bring you pretty close to the space center, the original space center. So that's a good way of kind of handling deorbiting if you're trying to land somewhere specific. And then you can kind of space, like once you know that math, you'll be able to use it in different areas and understand. When it comes to managing orbits and stuff like that, remember, space is all about going faster or slower. So if you want to rendezvous with something, you either have to have a lower orbit or a higher orbit so that you guys aren't moving around the celestial body at the same speed. So if you get a higher orbit, you'll move slower. If you get a lower orbit, you'll move faster. And ooh, what is going on? Why am I... Aerodynamic forces are fighting me. We've had this problem before with this craft. It's okay. But the only way I've solved it before was with the rear impulse drive, which is not activated. But now it is. So let's solve this problem then. We got this. We got this. It's okay. Oh, maybe it's not. You're safe, guys. We're professionals, we swear. Or I swear. We got this. We're slowing down. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but... Oh, well, we're not going to crash into the ground. That's good enough, I guess. And then... Let's get... Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's my issue. I'm freaking flying it incorrectly. I switched to a jet, and I'm still flying it as a VTOL. Okay, guys. Well, the flight is complete, but we didn't land anywhere near where we wanted to. Oh, what I was saying was a higher orbit or a lower orbit. If you have a higher orbit or a lower orbit, you will be moving at a different speed. And then you want to kind of get to the point where you're, I'm pretty sure it's like the exact opposite of you, and then move to its orbit, and then you should come to an intersection. And when you're at the intersection, you have to slow down your orbit or speed up your orbit to match its orbit. And that's how you do a rendezvous. But it's all about faster and slower. Like, everything is about faster or slower. I'm going to cut that a little bit and kind of just coast, because I don't really need to be going up right now. I just need to be going forward. There's other things involved. I forget the certain height right now, but geosynchronous orbits are their own beast. And that's just orbit at a certain height to make it spin the same speed as the planet that it's orbiting around. What's up, Podfire? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being here. So we wanted to land, you know, at that desert space center, but we're actually kind of far away from it. I mean, I'm down for the flight if you guys are, but we are a little bit of ways away. So we might just land and recover so we can move on. Because we overshot that landing something fierce. And I'm not going to back it up because overshot landings are something that do happen. However, this is the vehicle that would come to recover it. So we haven't built a recovery vehicle yet. But right now, I am still trying to get a circular orbit. I had one today where Apoapsis was 1.1, Periapsis was 98, and another one was... Okay, perfectly circular orbits come down to, you know, timing with maneuvers. It's difficult. If you really... I know MechJeb, which is a mod that you can download. It's really good at putting you in orbit and getting your orbits perfect and stuff like that, but it's kind of like an autopilot. Oh, my computer's freaking out again. It's not liking something I did. Let's, I'm going to try and switch this performance mode again to help it out. Hopefully it doesn't screw everything up. Right? Freaking Windows. Well, it's my GPU. It's either my GPU or my motherboard. One or the other is old and not happy. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. My computer, my screen just turned off by itself. It was just like, screw you. We're turning off. So I'm going to play this a little differently. Hopefully it still works. Let's get this going. Oh, let's get into it. There we go. So we were falling. We're back up now. Doing good. Ooh. Oh, is it going to let me? There we go. Okay. So we're doing pretty good. I am playing in a very weird manner right now because my main screen, it's a GTX 980 Ti. My main screen has just cut out. I am now playing using my streaming service playback. So this is quite interesting. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Yeah, I don't. That's why I'm saying it must be something else. It might be the motherboard. It might be some other things. Yeah, no, this is a first. I definitely didn't intend on this, but we're gonna make it work. GTX 780 Ti. I think I was looking at that one when I built this. Oh, wait, we can do that because it's already preset for that. Oh no, that's not good. Whoopsies. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Nope. Go back to this. Go back up. It's what I figured. Anyways, I was looking at the 780 Ti when I built this one, but the 980 had just come out. So I was like, yeah, let's do that one. But I've got to figure out what's going on with my computer because it's a little hard to stream this way, you know. Let's actually bring that down, bring this down, bring this down. Yep, nope, that's the best I'm going to get. All right. Now I got to come over here and do this. There we go. So, landcraft, well, with no problems, but you're doing it with your stream. I can't, right? Want to become famous. I don't want to become famous. Thank you. Yeah, this landing is going to be difficult, and I'm a little worried about even trying to make it to the Desert Launch Center from here. So, I mean, either way, I think... Where am I now? Yeah, I'm flying after... Like, I'm not even to this island yet, and I've got to go all the way over there. No, we're not doing that. We're actually going to try and land on this island. It's just, we overshot so much, and now I'm having these complications, so... Speed and everything is dropping. Good. He's spelling you views. That's not PogChamp. What? Selling. Yeah, no, I don't buy views. I'm not about that life. Not trying to become famous. I'm just having fun here. Let's switch back to my other control. I should also have a moderator. With all the difficulties that I'm having right now, I'm probably not going to be able to. Like, I've never thought I would have to play this way. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, because, like, I'm still moving at 59 meters per second, and I'm not really slowing down on the fall, which is not good. Gonna need to slow down on the fall. But we got to get to this island first. We believe in you. I hope so. Oh man, this is like the flight computer went down, and we're trying to figure it out. Navigation is out. Oh, what's our battery at? Yeah, we could probably turn the freaking lights and entertainment off while we're basically slowly crashing. Don't need to run out of power as well. Okay, good. What are we at height-wise? We are still falling, which is good. Well, we're still at 7,000 meters. We did complete suborbital and orbital flights for everyone, so that's good. Slowly land with a boom, not crashing. Technically, that's what Jeb is saying. Jeb's like, technically, we didn't crash. Okay, so we can actually increase our no, we don't want that. We want the other thing. We want that. I want to be reducing my speed, but it's not really happening. Maybe I have to retrograde, which I'm not gonna do retrograde until I'm over the island, because once I retrograde, I'll probably stop right away. Jeb is not smart. I don't know if you've played this game for very long or not, but Jeb is not smart. I think even in his like character, he's got a pretty high stupidity rating. We're almost over the island. We're coming down pretty gently. So as long as we come down gently over the island, we should be good. I mean, we could land in water too. I just decided to aim for this island. Oh, yes, he's very courageous. Oh, oh, my screen just turned back on. Navigation reconnected. So, yeah, this will be a little bit easier now. I still think we're too far away. Like, we just made it to the island. I'm not going to run this distance in this thing. It's not made for speed. It's a very slow horse. So we're going to land it here on the island and recover it. I am going to go in one of these days and just build recovery vehicles, because I don't like how we're just pressing the recover button. I think it's a little bit cheating. But I mean, we do have vehicles, and this thing obviously could fly itself home. It doesn't have fuel or anything, so I'm not too worried about it this time. But especially when there's crash landings and stuff, it's kind of not immersive or realistic to be like, oh yeah, we recovered it, whatever. Totally did. 100% what happened. We recovered it, and yeah. So don't look into it at all. All right. Let's look into landing. Oof. I don't want to land too far into the island. That doesn't make sense, because if there was a recovery vehicle, it would be a... Well, I don't want to... I shouldn't be... There we go. Slowly decrease in speed. And we should be coming down nice and gentle now. We just got to watch that we're... I want to reduce a little bit. There we go. Oh, there we go. Tap. Nice. Maybe? Yeah. So we're coming down. We're at 3,000 meters. We'll probably slow down a little bit more. But I mean, these things are rated for 50 meters per second. Although the last time I landed, they were like, snap. So there was a bit of a hiccup in the middle, but we were in fact able to do our suborbital and orbital flights. And coming in for a safe landing. And we got some science on there, so that'll be good. Didn't get a whole lot, but we got some science. What was that? I pressed the wrong button completely. All right. 25 meters per second. Got 1,000 left. Probably do a little bit of a slow down just before we touch down, so that we're touching down super slow. And we can switch to this. Oh no, no. Switch to this. Okay, I'll have to switch to that right at the end. But I mean, KV-1, this is the KV-1's fourth mission. Third mission with a large crew. So the first time it was, what was it? 2 drivers and 2 passengers. Total of 4 people. This is the second mission with a total of 6 people. The landing last time wasn't exactly graceful. Slow down, slow down, slow down. A lot? Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. Not graceful, but it didn't break apart. So that's awesome. We're going to... I don't know if I've ever been out here before, so we're going to EVA real quick. How do I... Oh. Why can't I EVA? Tourist. Oh, that's why, because I'm trying to embark a tourist. There we go. And then we're going to EVA report. Oh, there's nothing. So just recycle that. Board. Wait a minute. Why was there nothing? Hold on a second. EVA. When I do the crew report, or the EVA report, it says Shores. Oh, that's why, because it's not desert. It's technically shores, and we have shores. All right. Well, we accomplished that. We're going to recover the vessel and just act like it. No explosions. That was actually not bad of a landing. A little bumpy. Little. Should have probably started slowing down just slightly sooner. But. All Jebs know how to die. That's what they're born for. Okay, we got that. Oh, look at that. We're at 526. Now, we were trying to get to maneuvers because that was what we needed to progress. But apparently we have maneuvers. I didn't know that we had them. I thought, because like right here when I do this, it says maneuver tool available. So I don't know why we have maneuvers. I don't think we're technically supposed to. We'll call it top secret stolen information. Oh no! What's up, Hotfire? Why'd you kill both of them? Or how'd you kill both of them? It's not nice to kill people. Build a new orbital station around the Mun. I haven't even been to the Mun. You want me to be building orbital stations? Orbit around Kerbin. Orbit around Kerbin. Orbit around Kerbin. Orbit around. So we can make some money. Some good money. Doing those. But now that we have... Like I said, we're actually not going to do that. We're going to come in here. I know exactly what we're going to do. We are going to the moon. Soon. But we are not taking the KV-1 to the moon. Val's parachute burned up and she landed in the ocean at speed. Ooh, that's rough. Like literally. It's not the fall that kills you, people. It's that sudden stop at the end. It's really a doozy. All right. So, first things first. We will be going to the moon, but probably not this episode. First things first, we need to build a new vessel. The KV-1 is not designed for anything more than orbital and terrestrial transfer. It also takes forever. So, we need to design... We need to... Oh, and it had some flaws with its engines. I had to keep going in, turning them off and stuff like that. So we need to design something, a better engine. So that's what I want to work on right now, is just coming in, and we're going to design a better impulse engine. And we're going to try and make it as compact, but as functional as possible. Let's see here. I want you. Like that. And I don't need you, but I will need interstage. Interstage node on. Good. And we'll get to that in a minute. It's going to need batteries. So let's put some batteries up here. Oh, wait. So I was thinking about it. If you're not scared of being alone in the dark, you're scared of being... You're not being in the dark. You're scared of not being in the dark. You're not scared of being alone in the dark. You're scared of not being alone in the dark. Got you. That's true. That is a good point. I wanted to add a different item right here. We're going to use that ridiculous engine plate that comes in handy only once every 6 minutes. But we're going to change it to that. Flip it underneath and set it right there. And the reason we're doing that is I was thinking about it, and I want a bunch of these to be able to control it without having like RCS thrusters, because I obviously have no RCS thrusters. So I wanted a bunch of these, but if you do this, that's not exactly a small drive, and it's getting a little ridiculous. So I was just going to do that. And I think that'll work better. And I can probably slide them in. Oh, hold on. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Slide them in. And then I don't think it matters, but 1, 2, 3. That way it's back to where I clipped it in. All right, there. And then we want batteries. And I want to kind of do this, and that. Nice. So you got all the lights that are sticking out the top, which is pretty cool. And all of that. All right. This is a test of an engine, so it's probably just smart to put a parachute on top to catch anything. Whew. The worst one was Jeb. He didn't make orbit, but he went to 250 kilometers up. So I sent him on an EVA, but didn't realize you had to activate the jetpack. Meanwhile, his ship drifted away. He ended up re-entering without his ship, burned up on re-entry, died into flames, and a little puff of smoke. Oh, poor Jeb. Oh, poor Jeb. Yeah. Guys, when you EVA, press the R button. I bet that's sad. The R button will let your jetpack work and save your Kerbal's life. Yeah, because I don't even think a parachute was going to help at that point. All right. So, we all know the impulse drive and how it works. If you don't, more than happy to answer that question, but we're going to slide these all in. There we go. Now, with the interstage nodes, I should be able to... What time is it? 9:37. Okay. Nope. There. No, that's not what I want. Wait, yeah. Oh, wait. Do it like this. Do I want it that far away, or do I want it this far away? Like that? I mean, I'd love for it to be this far away, but I think no matter what we do, it's still going to be too close. So, I also had but this makes it too freaking long. Let's do this one. Let's do this. And then, whoa, what just happened? Oh, I don't know what happened there. But there, and then... Yeah, that should be good. That should work great. Set those to 0. I need you. You. There. This. Wait. There we go. There we go. All right. And then set this to 200. Now, that is what we have been doing so far. Oh, no, I completely understand, man. I was just, for anyone else who it might be their 5th time playing or 1st time playing or just doesn't know how to do EVAs because they haven't done them before, remember to press that R button to get your jetpack working so you can move around and not fly away from your vessel. That's so sad. Now, we've done this before, but once we get out into space, like this works, but when we pull it back, it's still too close together. Okay, so we kind of got to come up with a way of fixing that. And as always, I have an idea. So what I want to do is this. Boom. And then we're going to set these back on here. Make sure, get them clipped in correctly. And line them up. There we go. And then I should be able to take this and do that. Now that should work. I kind of want this to sink in, and I don't. The way I think about clipping now is if I had the actual... Oh, wait. I'm going to need to set that first. If I had the actual ability to build these parts, I could make space to make clipping happen. I could have holes and design it to make it happen. But I don't have that, so clipping will happen. And you just kind of go with the idea that, you know, if you were making it for real, you would design it in to do this. You would make the space. So there wouldn't be clipping, is what I'm trying to say. So I want this guy going this way. So we're going to bring this all the way to here. And then I want this guy going this way. So yeah, same thing. And then that way, they're not even facing each other. They're not anywhere near each other. Okay. So I think that'll work. And this, let's bring it to here. First of all, oh. That's why I was in there. Bring that up to like that, because I want it kind of far away. And let's come down, grab that. Yeah. And then... What? Yeah, angle limit. I thought I already did that. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I Control Z. That might have undid it. So, there we go. Now, it shouldn't clip because of no vessel interaction. But let's see. I need to see where my extension is going to be. That should be pretty good. And then we've already done this. But yeah, that Control Z really screwed it up. There we go. So there. And then doop, boop. Good. And this was like that. There we go. So when they're done, they should be sitting like this. And then we're going to have to come in here and go click this. Custom toggle hinge. Toggle hinge. Excuse me. And then we'll come into main throttle and we'll say target extension. There we go. So, one last thing. Let's go in here. Just check on these guys. Yeah, they've got to be 0. These guys are 0. Oh, you doing okay there? Alright, so that's all done. And for testing purposes, I just want to do structure. That guy. Oh. That guy. Like that. And then I have 4 up there. Maybe put at least 1 back here. Just in case. And it will also make sense what these guys are attached to. Because we're going to come in here. Whoa. I don't think we need that many, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And again, like, this right here is a perfect example. Obviously, in the real world, these legs wouldn't just, like, shove up into the craft. But obviously, in the real world, I would have holes for them to retract into. Like, I wouldn't build it that way. So, you know, you gotta work with it. I hate Twitch and their ads too, but if you want to get rid of them, you could subscribe. I don't know. I'm supposed to, as a streamer, I'm supposed to tell you guys those things. I'm supposed to be like, subscribe now. Hit that like button. Smash it in the face. What Jacksepticeye used to say it. Punch that like button right in the face. I can't do his accent, but it's good times. All right, so we have most everything we need. Let's try to ensure. Actually, we're gonna take this. No, I don't think I need to. Yeah, just undo that. Oh, there we go. Because I can't get any closer with it, right? And like, that's not gonna be smart. Yeah, no. Okay. So there. And I mean, it's actually pretty small in terms of a rocket, but it's an engine. So it's kind of big in terms of an engine. I don't have much to compare it to, but if we set it like next to an engine, it's actually about the size of a nuclear engine, like one of the nuke engines, because they're longer. So it's about the size of a nuke engine. That's not too bad. Right, but I watch such a variety of streamers that if I subbed, I could probably spend a few $100 a month, and Bezos doesn't deserve that much money. But he's sending real rockets to space, and he makes them look very much like a penis. Alright. I think we're good for testing. Oh, I wanted solar panels so that we don't run out of energy. Put them there. And I'll just sink them in a little bit. Disturbs me when they're like just sticking out that much. Alright. So this actually should be good to go. And we're going to prepare this. There we go. So let's call this Impulse Engine Mark 1. So this is a first official like Impulse engine testing. That he does, but I trust him less than Elon. Less than Elon. I trust Elon. I trust the Martian that's trying to get back to Mars. I think he'll get us there. Alright, so testing. Test 1. I kind of expected a little bit of crank. Especially without that. Let's do that again. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of wibble. A little bit of wibble. Alright, now... Woo! We're off to the races, folks. Moving at 150, 160 meters per second. That is much faster than we were before. That is what I mean. I trust Elon, but not Bezos. Oh, no. I don't trust Bezos at all. Not in the slightest. Alright, so this engine is actually working quite well. Although, it's going to take a little bit for push. There we go. I mean, we're moving at 220... Bozos. I get it now. I don't know, I type fast and I do typos all the time. I just thought that's what was going on. Alright, that engine test went way better than I expected. But I really wish... Oh. Whoa. Almost broke the Kraken drive. You can see it really yanks on it there. When we speed up, that's a yank and a half. Whew. Wonder if we can... No, okay. So, we're getting good response from the drive itself. Oh no. There we go. Kraken. Sky Kraken. The Kerbals should start to worship Skycrack. The Skycracken. This is moving way faster than our previous. Let's see here. We're at 2 minutes. I think this is the same height that we looked at with 10 minutes last time. So obviously this impulse engine's working way faster. That's not what we're trying to figure out. I need to get higher. Oh, yeah. Once I get up there, I can get more. I can probably actually bring this up. Oh, wow, that increased my speed. How did that increase my speed? Anyways. I just looked at it. My G-forces are at like 4 right now. Not enough to knock a Kerbal out, but that's some good speed. That's some good speed. All right, we're getting up to 40. This is where our tests begin. I need to stop increasing in speed. So let's... Oh. Well, that's one way, but it's actually... Seems to be still pulling. So let's... Ooh. That seemed to have worked. Look. My orbit is decreasing. If I go do that again... 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Ooh, and we're off. Back up. So if we back up, though... Is that far enough? No, see, I'm still increasing in speed. I need to cut. And then... Yay! But the engine works. Hot fire, good night. I'm actually going to head out of here in like the next 8 minutes anyways. Thank you for joining us. Wait, this don't coast feel... Yes, it can go forever. That's the whole point. But now we have the ability to shut off our drive, our engine drive. Before we weren't getting it to pull away far enough. Now we got something. Now we got an engine, or at least a design that we can work with to make it happen. That's awesome because I didn't have to change my docking force at all. So that gives us something. We could probably, I don't know if we need this many to control the thrust. Hot fire with the PogChamp. Ethan Pog. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. That's awesome. That will be... That's a nice little tester. Let's do this. Hold on. Just out of curiosity. Engage the Kraken drive. Back down the other way. And let's turn this into a missile, shall we? You can do it. It is actually. It's slowing down. And then we're going to start speeding back up. There we go. Now we're heading straight for Kerbal. Almost. Almost. Right. You can do it. Oh, we're coming in way too fast. And we're going to cut our engines. I don't go because I can't go to school, so I can't stay home. No, believe me, I completely understand. Oh, I don't gotta go because I can't go to school, so I can stay up because of... Oh, very nice. Well, unfortunately, I still have to go. I mean, I can try and come back a little bit later, but I definitely gotta hop off here at Eastern Standard Time 10 and make a phone call. So we're just kind of bringing this back down at ridiculous speeds. Oh, wow. And we're in plasma, so we have no more control. Because I turned that on, which is fine. Oh! Super speeds. So I'm a operations coordinator at a well and pump company. So we handle wells and pumps and all of your water. Speed lift of the engine. Yes, it does. So that was rated, that engine was rated by itself. It was tested by itself. So if we look in here, all of that is based off of 1.189 tons. All right. All of the lift that I got, the VTOL lift, the thrust, the not really delta V because delta V is infinite, but thrust to weight ratio, all of that is based off of my mass. So if I were to throw even like, what's the biggest thing I have? I don't even have that much, but these are 2 tons each. So if I took this real quick, I'll do this. And then put, let's say, 1 more on there. All right, so now we've attached this gigantic thing, and we're out to 21 tons. I don't think we need that much. Hold on. There we go. We'll do 12 tons. We'll do 12 tons with this setup and see if it can take 12 tons into space. Because I can tell you right now, a single impulse engine will not be able to take 20 tons into space. That's just not going to happen. But we will see real quick what our lift is with this. Oh yeah, what do you need to know about Rover real quick? I mean, I'm probably going to be playing around with the Rover soon. So we are not getting lift. So we are not able to lift this many. Hold on. Maybe next time we just, I can wait for that. Okay. But yeah, absolutely, guys. If you got some questions about something, I'd be more than happy to help. And rovers are fun. Back in the old day, I mean, you could probably still do it, but back in the old day, before you got wheels for rovers, you used to use the girders as like skids, but now that they've added bumpy terrain everywhere, it's not as good. Let's see if this will lift. All right. I mean, it's trying to. Still not lifting. So this single engine still can't get this off the ground. So you can see the vast difference. Now that I've added a lot of weight to it, the one engine is not enough. Either a stronger engine or more of them would have to be used. See if we can do it with just 2. Aircraft landing gear. Like the original, like the first tech ones that you get, or like the fold out ones. Why I can't do the Science Junior after I push the data to the repository. I'm actually going to have to look into that and see if I ran into that problem and just didn't notice it. Because I thought I was... Oop. Oh, no. That was a bad launch. I thought I was getting it, but... How do you GE? I'm assuming like everyone else GEs. I'm gonna need more than that. And yeah, no, the first ones, yeah. When you're doing that, see, I'm not even gonna get that off the ground. That's weird. I should be getting that off the ground. How much weight is that? How do you get solar panels? So that's in the tech tree, and these are the first solar panels you get, and it's under basic electricity, or electrical, I think it's called. So yeah, we're still looking at a single impulse engine, which uses 8 docking ports, can usually lift around 5 tons. total. So that's what it ends up being, pretty much, the capability. So if we're at 5.6 with one engine. This should lift and quite slowly. And this is a vertical lift. So if we were to use this as a kind of an SSTO design or a space plane design, it would be a little different because we don't have to lift it straight off the ground. Really? There we go. So now we've got some lift and we're moving. I don't think. Yeah, no. I was trying to see if I could. Let's see here. The one thing I wanted to see would be this as well. And this is actually a good test with the weight on it. So I don't know. How do you get solar panel? It's 10. It's 10. I gotta go. But we're gonna try and VTOL this a little bit. Oh no. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Woo! Got rid of my payload though. And we're off. Well guys, thank you so much. I may be on tonight. I don't know. It all depends. But thank you so much for joining me. Why do you put one of those engines in a space plane and glide it in? So you're getting a little bit ahead of me, Vulcan Rider. That might be what we're doing next time, maybe. So join me next time as we progress further into our technological impulse drives on Kerbin and moving out to the stars. Thank you so much for being here with me. I had a blast, and I hope to see you all next time. As always, I'm Ethan Scott. I will catch you on the flip side. Take it easy. See you, Vulcan. Good work today, by the way, getting your the 3 orbits going. That's awesome. Like, I remember when I first started playing and being able to do orbit or getting 2 vessels to dock was just, the feeling was so immense and great. You're like, finally! So, good job. I'll catch you later.